Hey, welcome to my market update for the month of May. We are here May 2025. Let's take a deep dive and see what the market has for us for El Paso, Texas. For starters here, I just want to reiterate these videos are put together for information so you know what's going on in the real estate market, whether you're looking to buy, sell, invest in real estate, you own real estate, or you ever want to own real estate. It's good information to know. It helps you make moves when it's the time. Also, these statistics come from the Greater El Paso Association of Realtors, which they are lagging. So we're looking at numbers from April. We're in May, but looking at numbers for April. All right. So let's get started and take a look and see what the market has for us. For one is median sales price. So this number, interestingly enough, it didn't change. It stayed flat for last month. We've been seeing an increase month over month for the last probably 2 years almost. And this month, it's just a slight increase every month. Very, very slight. This month stayed flat. So, but I'm not too worried. The market is kind of doing funny things, but we're gonna see that number increase probably here throughout the next couple of months. The next number that we have is going to be closed sales. Closed sales, that number went up, 717 closed sales for last month. So that's the number of homes that actually closed. They might have been under contract a few months ago, maybe 30 days ago, but they closed last month. So that number increased just a little bit. And I also predict this number is going to start increasing over the next few months. All right. Active inventory, this number, closed sales went up, and then this number of active inventory went down. So some of those homes sold, 2,728 homes are active listings. So this number is trended down a little bit, but I do see an influx coming probably in the next few months. In the next month, the next few months, we're going to see an increase for the springtime. Springtime is a big market for El Paso. We see a lot more homes come on the market. A lot of people are making moves for different reasons. One is like there's PCSing in the summer, so people start looking now. School's going to be out, so people want to have their house ready and sold in the summer so they could make that move. And then, so there's a lot of things. Also, the market is softening up. Rates are dripping a little bit, so that might activate the market, and there's going to be more listings coming up. I don't think there's going to be a lot of listings, like tons, where we're in a complete buyer's market, but there's going to be a little easier for that buyer, where you have more options to look at, you have a little bit more time to think about things, right? But going to that, like days on market, that's a number that had been trending, had been like really low for the last 2 years also, about 30 days or less on market. Even 25 days on market, or a lot lower. I can't remember. I think the lowest we had was 18 days on market. But we have now 28 days on market. When at the beginning of the year, first quarter, we saw it go over 30 days on market. Homes were sitting a little bit longer. But now we have that ability, that drop to 28 days on market. So it doesn't mean that homes are selling super fast. It's a funny thing that we're seeing. Some homes are selling quick. Like we had a listing come up on the market a couple of weeks ago. We were getting ready to list it. We listed and then getting ready for an open house on the weekend, and then we got an offer and a contract before the weekend hit. So it's that's what happens. So and then there's other listings that we have that it's been a couple of weeks. We maybe have an offer. We're negotiating. It's not moving as fast, but in reality, it is still pretty fast. So don't think about it. This is why these videos are important, or why I put them together, so you know what's going on, you have information, and then you decide you're ready to go. When you see a house you like, you're ready to go. You're more educated on what's going on in the market. Okay. The next number here is median price per square foot. So that number is $160 a square foot. That number it goes hand in hand with median price point, but it went up just slightly as well. It's pretty flat. It's not something that we're too worried about, but it is creeping up. So in reality, prices are going up. It's just a smidget. And then the last number here is new listings. So this number really surprised me. So we had 1,113 new listings at the market. That was about a 6% increase from a previous month. So we're seeing more listings come up. We're seeing more listings. Active inventory dropped, but new listings that come up, listings went up. So 1,113 new listings at the market. So I predict this number is going to keep growing throughout the next few months. For El Paso, April, May, June are busy months. That's when a lot of people are starting to make moves. After graduations, the floodgates open and a lot of people are actually looking. So what happens is that numbers should go up. New listings are going to go up. At the same time, the number of new buyers is going to go up. So the median days on price, on market, things like that, closed sales, it's going to be all balanced and moving forward. And then at the end of the summer, or maybe even early summer, like kids go back to school in the middle of the summer, which is, I think, to me, is a horrible thing to do. I hate imagine being in school with 100-degree weather. But kids go back in the middle of the summer, so that's when I kind of see a break put on the market, and things tend to slow down. And then they pick up back up, and like early fall, right before the winter, they start picking up a little bit again. But that's what's happening. That's what's coming for the real estate market in El Paso. Also, I just want to tell you, people ask me, what is the market doing? How's the market? And the best description I have for you right now is that we are hitting the gas and then we're hitting the brakes at the same time. It feels like people are doing that. Like everything, like buyers, sellers, investors, they're like going at the same time as they're stopping. So there's a lot of uncertainty, or a little bit of uncertainty. Depends on the industry you're in. Like we have people that are worried about the tariffs. We have people worried about what policies being done. Rates are still a little high, though they dipped some. They've been trending down just slightly, but it depends what industry you're on. Some people are on hold, some people are ready to go. So that's where we're at. We're hitting the brakes and pushing the gas at the same time. But like what I tell people, it's important for you to make the call whenever it's time for you. If you're an investor, it's a different story. If you have uncertainty at your work, that's a different story. But if you have a house, you outgrew, your family's growing, you outgrew your house, and you could afford something else, it's a good time to buy. If you are PCS and you're moving because of your work or military, then it's a good time to buy because you're in that market. If it's time to downsize, hey, you're paying, it's tax time, you're paying a lot of taxes on this big property, you want something smaller, more manageable, then hey, it's a good time to buy for you. So don't look at the market trends and to decide if it's a good time for you to do it or not. Look at the market trends to decide how to make this move. So that's what these videos I put together I made for. So let me know where you stand. Where do you think the market is going here for the summer? And leave me a comment, give me a like, follow if you don't follow us yet, and we'll see you next month.